Good evening and welcome to night prayer. It's been a beautiful sunny day, a perfect day to celebrate our national saint, St. George. And I was thinking about St. George this afternoon, specifically thinking about the image of St. George slaying the dragon. A lot of St. George's history isn't known, perhaps 3rd or 4th century, and he was certainly well known in the United Kingdom before the Norman conquest. St. Bede wrote about St. George. So we know for a fact that our nation has identified with St. George and his battle with the dragons for a very long time. But I just wanted to say that I think there's still some relevance in St. George and that image of fighting the dragons, because as a nation we are still struggling with a lot of issues, and those negative issues we can very easily say are our dragons. We're fighting at the minute COVID. We're fighting global warming. There's some big stuff out there. We're also, very mindful of issues of justice. There's a lot of things happening in our world. St. George represents for us taking on the struggles and trying to overcome them. Whenever anybody goes into battle, we're never too sure what the outcome will be, but that willingness to go in there and face it all is important. Standing up for what is right is important. And I think of the wonderful people who work for the NHS and how day in, day out, they have fought for their patients, for good health for all of us. That is incredible, because at the end of the day, they do so at great personal cost. Wonderful, wonderful people who our nation really do honour. They stand for the very best in all of us. So today we give thanks for the wonderful men and women who in many different areas of life stand up for all of us, face danger for all of us. And I haven't mentioned them all. I haven't mentioned the emergency services, the fire brigade, the police. So many different elements of national life in which we have brave men and women acting on our behalf. For each and every one, the armed forces are just... As I'm speaking, I'm thinking of all the people that I've excluded and I shouldn't do. But I'm sure you can think of many more yourself. So many areas in which our nation and our people have stood up for what is right and for looking out for others. And for each and every one who encounter danger on a daily basis, we give thanks. Their sacrifice and their forbearance is known to you, Lord, and known to you alone. You know the human cost that an awful lot of people have had to pay in recent times. So, Lord, we pray, whenever we enter battle with dragons, that you be on our side, that you help us. Help us to face the foe. Oh dear. And as you can hear, I've got dogs barking because somebody's knocked at the door. Heavenly Father, we thank you. Amen.